We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Chicago Cubs and the Philadelphia Phillies. Major League Baseball on the Show is next. Ricky Piedra will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you can only win your first big league game once, and in his last start, he did just that. I'm sure that ball is put away someplace very special. Nothing more he'd like to do than get win number 2 here in this one.
In now, J.C. Embry. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The second baseman, J.C.
First pitch
Embry.
On its way. Strike one to start the at-bat.
First pitch, 7:07.
The windup and the 0-1. Back up the middle. And this is going to scoot on through into center for a base hit leading off the inning.
Nice piece of hitting right there. When you're facing a young blood on the mound, young starting pitcher, you want to get him into the stretch as quick as possible. You want to see how he handles the moment, see if maybe you can run on him. A lot of things going to open up with this next at bat.
Stepping up now, Freddie Santiago. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. First pitch coming, here it is. No balls and one strike. Piedra is just getting his big league pitching career underway, of course, but he did recently pick up his first and only win. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Chavis is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first down.
Batting third, the center fielder, Pete Armstrong.
Stepping up to the plate, Pete Armstrong, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Ball one. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, this definitely looks like a situation where somebody's going to have to call a team meeting. I don't know if it comes from a veteran or the manager decides to close the doors for a second, but this team has not played well. They find themselves losing lately. They lost the last game, and they're going to need a spark to get this thing turned around.
Now time to list the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Jerry Hillsdale.
Dero, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one without a doubt is gone. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Home run number 5 on the year, as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly, just like that, and they take the lead.
Into the box now, Sammy Sosa, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, Suzuki.
Now at the plate, Sito Suzuki. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And the pitch. First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High and deep down the left field line. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
Nope. Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive, not being very aggressive right now.
And that's in there above the belt, so it's even now, 2-2. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. 2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the first. It's now 2-0 Chicago. Alex Happ gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be a fun one to watch. This guy's been around the block for a while, but he's having a rock-solid season with a real good ERA. It'll be really interesting to see how he attacks his opposing lineup.
Ready now, Jonathan Span. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The first baseman, Jonathan Span.
Pitch on the way. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
The 1-1 home.
Oh, that's out.
Hits it high and deep out to center field. A ball that's carrying. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Batting second, the right fielder, Fernando Chavis.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Fernando Chavis. First offering on its way. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
In today's game, with so many shifts being deployed on a day-to-day basis, for a batter to stay tall and drive a backdoor breaking ball the other way fires me up.
At the plate now, Jim Snyder, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. Now the 1-0. Fouled away. Snyder, originally from the state of Virginia, he's an 11-year vet at the major league level, so he certainly put together a nice career in professional baseball.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has had an amazing career, and you know what? It's a testament to how hard he's worked, the changes he's had to make. This is a game of adjustments, and you don't hang around this long if you're not prepared to make some adjustments along the way.
Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. And it's not in time, as he's in well ahead of the throw. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Antonio Rivera.
So striding forward now, Antonio Rivera, runner in scoring position with two gone. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. The 1-0.
That's a ball.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
3-0 now.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Here it is, the 3-0 is looked at for the first strike.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
Chavis stands at second with two gone. Oh, definitely a fastball swing there, but a good time for the changeup. It's full 3-2.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thick.
And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with two away, they didn't like their chances there.
Can't fault the pitcher for going back-to-back changeups right there. First pitch, he swung through. Timing looked a little off, but he went back. The batter made the adjustment and was able to drive it for a base hit.
Standing in now, Rick Haskett, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Now the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. From the stretch.
Oh, that pitch is out.
He started this guy backwards. Couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Fouled off.
I know he fouled that pitch off right there, but he was definitely out in front. He was cheating to a heater, no question about it.
The 2-2 one more time. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. It's the Cubs 2 and the Phillies nothing. Digging in, Jesse Padilla. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball one.
Padilla is, of course, a highly regarded catcher, and it's really fun to watch him control the game behind the plate, not only with his glove work, but with the arm as well. He's got a cannon, and it's in the head of opposing base runners every night. Certainly a valuable guy to have on your squad.
Yeah, he certainly could have a C on his chest. The captain of the infield, controlling the pitching staff, shutting down the running game, soft hands. I can't say enough about this player.
But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Batting 7, the shortstop, Jason Kipnis.
Coming to the plate now, Jason Kipnis, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Chavis is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Batting eighth, the first baseman, Ryan Buckner.
Into the box now, Ryan Buckner, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Well, if you're looking for pop, he definitely has more pop, more home run potential hitting from the left side. This is his power side.
And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Smoke toward third. Machado has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They're up 2-0. Digging in, the switch hitter, Bill Reeves, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And he fouls this one off. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
Two balls and 2 strikes to the Phillies catcher. Lined hard toward right center. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. So next to the plate for the Phils, Manny Machado. He's set, and the pitch.
That's outside.
The 1-0 delivery.
Hey!
Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first down.
Batting eighth, the shortstop, Rob Castro.
Now in the box, Rob Castro. First pitch of the at-bat.
1-0.
The 1-0. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. So a two-run homer down the line in left. His first home run of the season as the Phillies have come back to tie this one at 2.
Well, his first home run of the season is a memorable one. As we take a look at it here, you can see that it was 50-50 if it was going to stay fair. But somehow he wills it just enough until, clink, it hits off the foul pole for a homer.
So now to the plate, Ricky Piedra, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Still only 1 out in the inning. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Made him look silly with that one.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Sosa is over just a few steps to his left as he takes it for out number 2.
The batter, the first baseman, Jonathan.
Digging in to try it again, Jonathan Span. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First delivery to him on the way.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Fouled away. The 0-2 delivery. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball. Put himself right back in this at-bat.
2 out, nobody on. Got him swinging in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. And now the Cubs pitcher, Alex Happ. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie. Here comes the first pitch. Line to the right side. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how big innings start. You put a crooked number up on the board when the pitcher leads off an inning with a huge knock.
Into the box, J.C. Embry, and he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He singled to open up the ball game. Grounder down the line at third, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
I love the fact that the hitter was able to foul that pitch away. I always thought with 2 strikes, you give the pitcher that inside part of the plate and you do your best to cover away.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Chavis is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, the center fielder, Pete Armstrong.
Ready to take his hacks again, Pete Armstrong, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Man at first with 2 out in a 2-2 ball game. Swung on and missed, 1-1. And that misses, 2-1. Fouled off. Here now the 2-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Happ is on his way home. He'll score easily, as it's now a 3-2 ball game.
Man, that was a comedy of errors right there. They're kicking the ball all over the yard, and the runner on first comes all the way around to score. So you wonder why managers retire early? There's your answer right there.
To the plate now, Sammy Sosa, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at bat. Comes set, the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Scooped up. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Only 1 in the inning for the Cubs. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Cubs 3 and the Phillies 2. Leading off the inning, Fernando Chavis, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Fernando Chavis.
Here comes the first pitch. 0-1 the count. Now here's the pitch. Hit back up the middle. Taken in by Kipnis. And there's one away. And with that, we give you a look here at what's happening in the race in the National League Central.
Snyder.
Into the box, Jim Snyder. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Third inning. Already a 3-2 ball game. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. The 2-2. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Boy, there's another base hit, and this is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving, D-Roll. Both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the 3rd inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers meeting today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of execution from the offensive side on both sides.
Antonio Rivera is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. From the belt, the pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Now the 2-0 home.
Oh, that's good.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Oh, it's hit to third. 5. There's 1.
He's out.
Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Sito Suzuki.
Sito Suzuki.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate.
2 well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
This right-handed pitcher, his bread and butter is that 2-seamer, and he loves to throw it inside.
The 1-2.
Oh, that's off the plate.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Into the box now, Jesse Padilla. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now the 1-0. Grounded to the right. Reined in. And there's out number 2.
Well executed 2-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Jason Kipnis. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Now here's the pitch. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Kipnis still playing here at age 38. He was taken in the second round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
A bouncer to the left side, fielded cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Cubs 3 and the Phillies 2. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And digging in is the outfielder, Rick Haskett. First pitch on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just work the ball up the middle the other way, it's extremely difficult when a guy's throwing this hard to stay back on a breaking ball. You either commit and be all in on a fastball or try and find a way to work the ball the other way to keep you back on the off speed.
2-2. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Up next for Philadelphia, the catcher, Bill Reed.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Bill Reeves. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Liner toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The third baseman, number 13, Manny.
Now batting, Manny Machado. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Oh, that's good.
We're in the 4th. 3-2 is our score. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Outside, 3-0 now.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
Slow roller down the third baseline. And the inning is going to continue here as he reaches on an infield single.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the 2nd. The 0-1 pitch.
Yeah. 0-2 is the count.
Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. Phillies strand one. They trail 3-2. Standing in, Ryan Buckner. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Ryan Buckner.
Here comes the first pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
2-0 count, the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Chavis is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning.
The batter, the pitcher, Alex Papp.
At the plate, Alex Papp. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
Soft liner toward first, but this will be taken easily at first, and there are two gone.
The batter, number 7, second baseman, J.C. Embry.
So in now for Chicago, J.C. Embry. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
1 ball, no strikes the count. That evens it up 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. A high fastball is in there. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder giving chase. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And this throw gets away from him.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Stepping in now, Freddie Santiago. Hit in the air to center field. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and next will be the pitcher, Ricky Piedra.
The pitcher, Ricky Piedra.
Here's the first pitch to him. In there, no balls and a strike. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Left fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jonathan Span.
So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Jonathan Span. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
Fifth inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. And it's fouled away. The 1-1 home. Jammed him there as this is rolled out to short. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash.
The right fielder, number 33, Fernando Chavis.
Ready once again, Fernando Chavis. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Grounded to short. Throw in time and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Still a 3-2 ball game. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and next it'll be the outfielder, Pete Armstrong.
Pete Armstrong.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lays off 1-0. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. Now the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Haskett is there, and he has it for the first out.
The right fielder, number 21, Sammy Sosa.
Digging in, Sammy Sosa. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 3-2s are scored here in inning number 6. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Line towards center field. And he's going to make the play over toward his right, and there are 2 away now.
The left fielder, number 24, Sito Suzuki.
Stepping in, Sito Suzuki. First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
2 balls and no strikes.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself at a good hitter's count.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. 3-1 to the Cubs left fielder.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
And this will be nowhere close as his control deserts him here. It's a 5-pitch walk.
Catcher, Jesse
Now at the plate, Jesse Padilla. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. First pitch on its way. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Now a throw over to first and a dive, but he's back. 2 out with the man at first. Swung on but fouled off to the left. A 1-1. Hit out towards second. Scooped up, and as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for the Cubs, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. At the plate, Jim Snyder. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
The left fielder, Jim Snyder.
Here comes the first pitch. And that misses, ball 1. And he watches one miss outside, 2-0 now. The pitch. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're trying to put a start away. Make him work his tail off, throw a lot of pitches, and get on base any way that you can. A big inning at this point of the game, and he's probably gone.
First pitch on its way. Antonio Rivera is at the plate as he watches ball 1. 2 runs, 6 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Phillies so far. Skied down the left field line. Left fielder giving chase. He can't get to it. This one's down.
The center fielder, number 8, Rick Haskett.
Here comes the Chicago skipper now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So as he departs, his fate is still up in the air. He could stand to win it. He could get a no decision. He could even be on the hook for the loss if both runners come around to score. Little comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out.
Little.
At the plate now, Rick Haskett, and he fouls this one off. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Set to deliver the 0-1.
Boy, the Phillies have been looking for some offense all game long. They've yet to find it. Let's hope they can find it pretty soon.
Fouled away. First and second here with nobody out. And he struck him out.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Standing in now, Bill Reeves, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here comes the 0-1.
No, that's low.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Lifted into center field. Armstrong is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, the third baseman, Manny Machado.
Here's Manny Machado now, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Phillies leave a couple. They're down 3-2. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Jose Villegas is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Now pitching and batting in the 6th spot, number 5, Jose Villegas. Now catching and batting
now to the plate, Jason Kipnis. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Leading off for the Cubs, the shortstop, Jason Kipnis.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that misses for ball 1. Villegas is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense help him out and make some plays.
A ball and a strike now. A ball and 2 strikes to Kipnis.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Into the box, Ryan Buckner, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2. Now a left-hander up and throwing in that Philly bullpen. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high. 1-2.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Jimmy Grimes will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
For the Cubs, number 8, Jimmy Grimes.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. The 1-0. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. It's the Cubs 3 and the Phillies 2. Ronnie Wickert gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Ronnie Wickert.
Rob Castro will stand in again as we flash you back to earlier. He's accounted for their only runs of the ballgame on 1 swing of the bat, as this was the swing right here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. Wickert, a right-hander standing 6'3". He was a supplemental round selection back in the 2022 first-year player draft.
What an absolute steal. I mean, this guy has gotten a lot of people some big raises in the organization. To be drafted as low as he was and turned himself into one of the biggest superstars in our sport. I am very impressed with what this guy's been able to accomplish.
The 1-1 home. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Here it comes. Fork ball, tough pitch to take there, but indeed it's 3-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And he lays off ball 4, so now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you, so we'll see if that's the case here.
Digging in now, number 21. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. From the stretch.
Nope, that's the ball. Count 1-0.
The 1-0 home. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. A ball and 2 strikes now.
2 strikes.
Fork ball didn't miss by a whole lot. 2-2. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
To the plate now, Jonathan Span. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
That's a big strike out there with a tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Into the box now, Fernando Chavis, as he'll take a look at ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Down the third baseline. And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1 left for Philadelphia. They trail 3-2. Chris Hernandez has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 16, Chris Hernandez.
J.C. Embry will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. Now here's the pitch.
Ball inside.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he falls behind now, 2-0. Three and 0 now.
Well, that's ball 3, and the Cubs right now, they're looking for base runners. Hey, they'd love to get a leadoff walk.
3 balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter. A 3-1 pitch is a slider, and he can't pull the trigger. It's 3-2 now. Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed. He got him.
It looked like this at bat had the makings of a leadoff walk when it started 3-0. So that's a good job not to give in and battle back to earn the strikeout. That's not always easy to do.
In now, Freddie Santiago. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 is a fastball taken high for a ball. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. Too high, and it's 3-0. Three and 1 to him now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Called strike, and that'll run it full.
Okay.
And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
Pete Armstrong will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
1-0.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder. Hernandez playing here in his age 31 season. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. 2-0 count, the pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Here it comes on 3-0.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Swing, strike 2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Now a chopper to second. This will be a tough turn. One there, but wisely, no thought of a return throw, and the inning will continue. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn 2.
Well, when you get a ground ball in a double play situation, you always want to turn it, but that was a tough hit to do it on. You don't want to rush and make a mistake and get no out, so that was a good job to at least get the runner going into second.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sammy Sosa stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Two out with the man at first. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Line drive to left. Snyder will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Cubs strand 1, but they still lead it 3-2. Julio Teheran is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
For Chicago, number 49, Julio Teheran.
Leading off the inning, Jim Snyder, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0. Pitch on the way. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Now the 2-1. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. Popped him up. Santiago is under it. One down.
Now back, second baseman, Antonio Rivera.
And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Antonio Rivera. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
At the plate now, Rick Haskett. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Tehran into his motion. Here it comes.
That's a ball.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Phillies down in order. Still a 3-2 ball game. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Eddie Bloom is on to take over on the mound now, and he'll take over the cleanup spot in the lineup following the double switch. Paul Michaels is into the ballgame as well as a part of that aforementioned double switch, as he'll take over in the number 6 spot in the lineup. Striding into the box, Sito Suzuki, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Now the pitch. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Standing in now, Jesse Padilla, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 1-0. And I believe he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike. No contact there, and it's 1-2. Bloom, a 25-year-old. He's in his third season as a major league player. Two and two to the Cubs catcher. One out, nobody on. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
Into the box, Jason Kipnis, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now here's the pitch, and that one got a piece of him.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
Standing in, Ryan Buckner. Has a look, now the pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Love the fact that he's not scared to go right back inside with another fastball. I know he hit the last guy, but if he's going to have success, he's got to establish that pitch in.
One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Line to the right side, but a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. One left for the Cubs. They're up 3-2. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Thomas Nicholas comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the ninth inning.
And batting in the seventh spot, number 1, Thomas Nicholas. Now playing shortstop and batting 9.
Bottom of the inning now, and set to go is the second baseman, Paul Michaels.
Not an easy thing to do to score off the game's elite closers, but down by 1 at home, you've got a chance with that last at bat.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Michaels, the native of the tiny state of Rhode Island. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2. Nicholas enters the day in 3rd place among closers in All-Star fan voting, so it remains to be seen if he gets his invite to this year's festivities.
Yeah, and you don't want to leave it up to a manager's decision. You want to get in based on the fan vote, and he has a chance to do exactly that if he can make a late push as we head towards the Midsummer Classic.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series and maybe even the whole week ahead.
Just missed with the 2-2 count, and it runs full now. In the on-deck circle is Manny Machado. He'll bat next. In the air, down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Once again, a 3-2. hit the other way out toward right field. Sosa is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for. One away. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you can see there, he finds himself in a flat-footed tie for the National League lead in that category. So striding in, Manny Machado. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. A ball and a strike now to Machado. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Here's the pitch. Too high that time, and it's 3-1. You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Suzuki is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9.
Up next for Philadelphia, the shortstop, Rob Castro.
Into the box now, Rob Castro. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the ninth. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Here it comes. Cut fastball that time, but he doesn't bite, and now it's 3-1.
Time to narrow your focus up there at the plate. In a 1-run game, he doesn't want to walk you, so there's a good chance he's going to get something to handle right here.
The 3-1. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Now batting, number 21.
Jose Hernandez will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 44, Jose Hernandez.
And this is low, ball 1. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. The 1-0.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
Ready with the 1-1. And this will be a called strike 2. And trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive and a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Fouled off. Philly down to their last strike. Again, he sends it out of play. A runner on first with 2 away. Ground ball right side. Oh, look at the dive. What a play. And just like that, this one is over.
Hey, how about that play to end this thing? That's what you call the icing on the cake. Cherry on top of the sundae. Exclamation point. I love it.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The Cubbies led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Alex Papp wins his 3rd of the season. Thomas Nicholas closes the door for the save, his 12th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.